Welcome to the class 10 CBSE. Okay, so in the previous video we have discussed about the polynomial part 1, and in this video we are going to discuss about the to find the alpha, beta, k or p, whatever the unknown quantity is present, or the types of the different kinds of the probable roots, that is the 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, or alpha minus beta, or alpha plus beta, whatever it is, the means the different forms of the roots, and also some unknown variables which is present in the polynomial. Okay, I think it will be not more than 30 minutes video. So let's start with the method numerical. So first numerical is, if alpha and beta are zeros of polynomial x square minus 5x plus k such that alpha minus beta is equal to minus 1, find the value of k. Okay, that means the here one unknown quantity is present, we have to find out this unknown quantity. Okay, so let's write px, because it is a function of x, is equal to x square minus 5x plus k. This is a function. Okay, and beta and alpha minus beta is given as 1. Okay, now we have to find out alpha plus beta. Okay, so alpha plus beta is what? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. What is minus b by a? Minus b is minus 5, so minus of minus 5 means 5, and a is, that is the coefficient of x square, that is the 1, that is the 5. And we can find alpha beta. What is alpha beta? It is a c by a. What is c? The constant term is k, that is the k by a is 1, that is the k. Okay, now if we are taking these alpha minus beta is equal to 1 and alpha plus beta is equal to 5, 1 and 2, and this is equation 3, then we have to find the value of k, we have to know the alpha and beta value, because if we find the alpha and then if we get the beta value, then multiply it, we get the k. Okay, so what is alpha? So alpha plus beta is 5 and alpha minus beta is 1. So adding these two equations, beta will cancel out, so 2 alpha becomes 7 and alpha becomes 3.5, that is a 7 by 2, that is a 3.5. Okay, 7 by 2. Now putting alpha at 7 by 2, so alpha plus beta is equal to 5, which is in equation 2. Then putting alpha as 7 by 2 plus beta equals to 5, so beta become 5 minus 7 by 2, that is the 3 by 2. Now it is easy to find out k. K is equal to alpha into beta, that is we have to prove it, that is the 3 alpha is the 7 by 2 into beta is the 3 by 2, multiplied we get the 21 by 4. This is the value of k over here. Okay, I think we have make a mistake here. It is 1, so it becomes 6. Okay, sorry, we have a mistake. It becomes, you follow the rule, I can make mistake, but you cannot make mistake in your board exam. So this become so now, so alpha 2 alpha becomes 6, so alpha become 2 alpha becomes 6, then alpha become 3, so alpha plus beta is equal to 5, and putting alpha as 3 plus beta is equal to 5, so beta become 2, 5 minus 3 2. So now alpha into beta, put alpha as 3 beta as 2, we are getting 6 is equal to k. So the value of k is equal to 6. I think you got my point. Now the next question, if sum and zeros of polynomial fx is equal to px square minus 4x plus 2p is same as their product, find the value of p. Sum and zeros of polynomial, the sum and 0. Okay, sum and the 0. Okay, now it means that we have to write down first the function fx is equal to px square minus 4x plus 2p. Now what is alpha plus beta? Your first step to solve this type of numerical, your first step is to solve alpha plus beta, find out alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is here minus b by a. So here it is b is minus of minus 4 by a is p, that is the 4 by p. And what is alpha beta? Achha, alpha beta is equal to c by a. What is c? C is 2p by a is the p. So 2p by p, it's become 2 because p cancel out. So alpha beta become 2. Now alpha, and according to equation alpha plus beta, the sum of 0 is equal to the product of the sum and zeros of polynomial is same as their product. So 1 alpha plus beta is equal to alpha beta. It means 4 by p become 2. So p become 4 by 2 is equal to 2. It's a very simple numerical, and if you solve it, you can get 2 marks. Okay. Now go to the next. If 1 0 of a polynomial a plus square plus 9 into x square plus 13x plus 6a is reciprocal to the other, find the value of a. Very simple numerical. So it means we have to again first find, means write down the polynomial a square plus 9 into x square plus 13x plus 6a. Okay, now let assume alpha be 1 0, means if we put alpha over here, then the equation become 0, and other must be 1 by alpha, because one is the reciprocal of the another. So product of zeros is equal to c by a, that is alpha into 1 by alpha become c is here 6a. 6a by a is a square minus plus a square plus 9, a square plus 9. You got my point? This one is the coefficient of a, that is x, that is the a square plus 9, and this is the constant term, that is the 6a. So we can, so what is alpha into 1 by alpha? That is 1. So if we multiply it, then a square plus 9 is equal to 6a. It implies that a square minus 6a plus 9 equals to 0, and if you solve it, you can say that a square minus 2 into a into 3 plus 3 square, don't need to do it by the middle term factor, so it becomes a minus 3 whole square. It means that a minus 3 equals to 0. It means that a equals to 3. So the value of a is 3. To go to the next question. If 1 0 of 4x square minus 9 minus 8kx is negative to the other, find k. Okay. So again you have to write down here also one unknown part is term is there. So px become 4x square minus 9 minus 8kx. So it is not in the general form, because here is x square is given. Okay, it's no problem, but the constant term is in the middle of this polynomial. So, and we know that in general term ax square plus bx plus c, that is the constant term, is at the end of the polynomial. So if we rewrite it, it becomes 4x square minus 8kx minus 9. Okay, so sum of 0 is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. What is minus b over here? It is minus 8k. So minus of minus 8k by what is a? A is 4. That is the 8k by 4. Okay, it is 8k by 4. Now so 1 of the 0 is the negative to the other. That means if 1 0 is, if, so according to question ATQ, if 1 0 is alpha, then other 0 is minus alpha. Okay, if 1 0 is alpha, then another 0 is minus alpha. So alpha plus of minus alpha, that is the sum of the 0, is nothing but the 4k by 8k by 4, 8k by 4. So alpha minus alpha is equal to 8k by 4. It means k is equal to 0. That means the polynomial is 4x square minus 9 minus 8 into 0 into x. That is, it doesn't have the three terms ax square bx plus c. It is only two term, that is the ax square plus c. But obviously as it is highest power is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. So it is, if you write the polynomial, then it becomes 4x square minus 9. Okay, I think you got my point. Now the fifth part is most important. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial 3x square plus 2x minus 6, find out the 1 minus alpha, 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. A very easy numerical. So you have to write down px as it is a function of x, 3x square plus 2x minus 6. Okay, now find out alpha plus beta. Your first step is to have to find out the alpha plus beta, equal to minus b by a, and it becomes minus 2 by 3 because b is 2. So before that we have to put one minus sign, minus 2 by 3, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. C is minus 6 and a is 3, that is the minus 2. Okay, now we have to find out alpha minus beta. So alpha plus beta square, a plus b square, we have to write a plus we can write a minus b square. So we have to find out a minus alpha minus beta, that is alpha minus beta square. If we find, then we make it square root, then we can get alpha minus beta. So a minus b square in the term of a plus b is alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 into alpha beta. A minus b whole square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. Okay, so alpha plus beta is what? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2 by 3 square minus 4 into minus 2. That is, it is the 4 by 9 and it is plus 8, 76 by 9. It becomes 76 by 9. So alpha minus beta become root under 76 by 9, and it is 2 root 19 by 9 is your alpha minus beta. Now find out 1 by alpha minus 1 plus 1 by beta. So 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, to find it we can simple add them. It is alpha beta, then beta plus alpha. Whatever the alpha plus beta, it is equal to the beta plus alpha, because that is, it has a positive term. So alpha plus beta is what? It is the minus of 2 by 3, and alpha beta is the minus 2. So minus minus cancel out. So 2 by 3 into 1 by 2, it becomes 1 by 3. So alpha plus 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta become 1 by 3. Now go to the next question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial x square plus 2x minus 2, find 1 minus beta, 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta. Okay, so it is the px is equal to x square plus 2x minus 2. Okay, now alpha plus beta is what? Is equal to minus b by a. That is, that is it is minus of b is 2, so it is minus 2 by a is 1, that is the minus 2. Then alpha beta is equal to c by a. C is what? Minus 2 by 1, that is the minus 2. Okay, so uh, we can find out 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta. Okay, so 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta is become, we can simple subtract, it's alpha beta, this is the um, beta minus alpha. Okay, so we cannot put the beta minus alpha because we don't have the this term. Now beta minus alpha square, we can write it a minus b square in the form of a plus b is beta plus alpha square minus 4 into alpha beta, that is the alpha beta plus alpha is nothing but the minus 2 square into minus 4 into minus 2, that is the 4 plus 8 is the 12. Okay, now beta minus alpha become root over of 12, it is become 2 root 3. So now we can put beta minus alpha as 2 root 3 by alpha beta is the minus 2. So 2 cancel out, it is the minus root 3 is the 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta. Now we can find alpha minus beta. Okay, if so beta minus alpha is equal to 2 root 3. Now take minus common. So if minus is common, then beta become minus and alpha become plus. So we can find, we can say we can write it as alpha minus beta, because if we take minus common from plus beta, then it become minus, and if we take minus common from minus alpha, it become plus. So alpha minus beta is equal to 2 by root 3, then take minus over here, then alpha minus beta become 2 root 3. Okay, now go to the next question, and it is the last question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of polynomial x square plus 3x minus 3x plus 7, find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. It very important question for your board exam. So for this expression alpha or beta polynomial, we have to find out such polynomial whose zeros are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. Okay, so now let's start. So px become x square minus 3x plus 7. Now we have to find out, so alpha plus beta, first step we have to follow alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, that is the minus of minus 3 by 1, that is the 3, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. What is c? C is 7 by a is 1, that is the 7. Okay, now we obtained we have to find a polynomial whose zeros are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. That means 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to, it become alpha plus beta by alpha beta. Just simply we just simply add it. What is the value of alpha plus beta? It is the 3. And what is alpha beta? It is 7. So 3 by 7 is the alpha plus beta. Now this is the sum of the zeros. Now product of the zeros is 1 by alpha into 1 by beta, that is the 1 by alpha beta. What is the alpha beta? It is 7, so 1 by 7. Now we got the sum of 0 and we got the product of 0. Now the polynomial become fx is equal to k into x square minus sum of the zeros, that is 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, into x plus product of the 0, that is the alpha into beta. Now we, oh sorry, 1 by alpha into 1 by beta, because here the roots are, the zeros are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. So now k into x square minus 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is 3 by 7. 3 by 7 into x plus 1 by alpha into 1 by beta is 1 by 7. So if we add them, then it becomes 7 is your LCM, so it becomes 7x square minus 3x plus 1. Take 7 outside from this bracket, so it becomes k by 7 into 7x square minus 3x plus 1, and this is your desired polynomial. So polynomial is 7x square minus 3x plus 1 whose roots are 1 by alpha and y by beta. I hope you got all the numericals. In the next video, that is the in the polynomial part 3, we will discuss about the last part. Okay, so keep learning and watch my video, and please subscribe my channel. Good night.